I cannot even remember what the daylight sky looks like anymore. My eyes have adjusted to this dank Underdark we now call a home. A city forged out of necessity, Iathalas, our ebony home, the only home we have left. We have rebuilt, we have endured, and we do not forget. We do not forgive, and we still remember. Forced to burrow, banished underground, to escape the tyranny of the sun. Many outsiders and outlanders believe us to be vampires, yet we are nothing of the sort. Banished and exiled from the lands we once called home, all because of a jealous god of our kin. We were once proud, peaceful, and poetic. Our skin was once pallid, pale, and ivory. I look down at my hands and only see a charred, translucent grey. Some of my people suffer incredibly so. I've looked at some of my kin, and some of their skin is so translucent I can see their muscles through their thin, ill skin. It is our curse to burden, the curse for existing. Our curse for not praising a god we had thought we had praised enough. This home, this city we call Iathalas, is like a sprawling hive, where we have to cobble together technologies and magics most likely deemed ancient by those who live above us now. We have embedded it into the stone of the Underdark to avoid the sting of the sun. For if we, cursed and broken, if we are to wander into the sun, our skin will burn, our eyes will blind, and we will shake and froth at the mouths and submit to the torture of the sun it now gives us. For when he spared us, our curse was to never walk in his sun ever again. For we are the Scolded Elves, those who survived the genocide of our race, our kingdom and the world that once was. We survived only by the graces of Alo and the magics we have managed to maintain here in this Underdark prison. We have had to make artificial light so that we can grow crops and food. We have a natural water supply, of course, thanks to being underground. There are small rivers and streams that are, well, accessible enough so that we can drink. And thanks to our only surviving goddess, through her will, we are able to ascend from this horrid cave system that we live in. Under the grace of the moon and shadow, being our cooling guidance, we can surface in the tranquility of night. We guard the ancient relics, structures and tombs and sepulchres. Too long has our race's history been tarnished and meddled with. For those who praise this divine would see that our kind would be extinguished from all of history, no matter what. They wouldn't dare know that their true god would wipe out a race in an instant because we didn't worship him enough. To that, we say no more. We have plucked courage recently. As the age moves into another, our nightly raids have become quite a deterrent for this kingdom of Foxton, where a cathedral has been spawned upon the ashes of our once beautiful kingdom. When the moon rises and the sun dots the horizon, we are to strike in Alo's name, for vengeance, for honor, for redemption for those who were lost. I have seen the mistreatment of half-elves. I had known about their kind when our kingdom existed. Humans mingling and interbreeding with our, well, sister species, shall we say, the high elves and wood elves that used to exist in Icilion. I have seen how the church treats them. They are deemed ill as demons and omens. Bad ones, in fact. I have heard of another race known as the Kytonin. They are treated in the same manner. Elves of any kind, especially with knife ears, are seen as scum. I suppose it doesn't help that we're doing these nightly raids, but we are the Scolded. We are the Forgotten, and we are the shadows of Icilion. Without us, without preserving our history, I fear that the Divine will have his way once again.